Hi dolls, I'm back, and this time I want to show you some of my favorite shoes, heels, footwear, whatever. I thought it was a good gateway into doing YouTube again. I had a little break, a summer vacay if someone's gonna ask. But yes, I have started collecting more so this year, like special pieces and archival pieces, but I do have favorites that are no special brand. So let's see. Let's start with, I think these were the first designer shoes I got. These are from 2016 Marc Jacobs, and I got them in 2016, 17, I think. They were 70% off, which was a really good deal for a 16 years. For being 16 years old, I have used them a ton, and I've had them fixed at the cobbler multiple times. They are velvet platform 70s inspired heels, and they're from the fall winter 2016 collection. They have seen way better days. The leather piping is coming undone because I haven't been too careful when putting them on. I've just slipped my foot in without untying them. But they are gorgeous and still some of my favorite pairs. Very comfortable, and they make me tall, which I love, and that's why heels are my favorite footwear. Then another pair are these Dolce & Gabbana. I couldn't find a year, but I think maybe the 2000s. They are leopard printed or cheetah printed. Not quite sure, probably cheetah. But they are pony hair and purple. They have also seen way better days. These were a gift, very comfortable. These are a size 40 EU 40, but I do think I could have gone half a size down if, well, that's a good thing to know for my next Dolce & Gabbana shoe purchase, because these were a gift, so couldn't really complain. But they do slip out a little bit. But again, platform and very comfortable. Also used these on stage, same as the Marc Jacobs ones. Then I have these. These were a gift from Jeffrey Campbell. These are called the pantyhose heels. And they have like a pantyhose effect, like a netting fishnet on top of a satin-esque fabric, and the lace up at the back. These are comfortable. However, as I've mentioned before, these are half a size to a whole size too small on me. They are comfortable when they are on, but they are very snug, especially at the tip, because they are what do you call it? Opposite of wide. They are slim. You get what I mean. Otherwise, very comfortable. I have not used these outside my house yet, but for a lot of styling projects, I have indeed. But I'm always thankful for Jeffrey Campbell. Then let's do a few here. Yes, I do indeed have a few flats. These I bought in Dubai in 2022 or 23. Not quite sure. But yes, I have always wanted a pair of Charlotte Olympia kitty flats. And in Dubai when I was there. They had a sale for like with 70% off. So when I saw these originally, I did, as always, I wanted a pair in black. Black, I loved it. That color is my color of choice. But the burgundy was the only pair I could fit, which is kind of good because they do get me outside of my comfort zone. Comfort zone. Yes. I don't know. I've started to do this like when a dog doesn't understand what you're saying, trying to figure you out. Anyways, these are 38 and a half European size, and I'm a 39 and a half. But apparently, Charlotte Olympia is more so to the largest size, which was a win in a sense, though not really, because they did have a 40 EU 40 in the black kitty heel or kitty flat. I've heels in my brain. They live rent free in my brain, but no. Yes, the black in an EU 40, but way too big, so I got these. And I added these paddings at the heels so they are not irritating my heel. But I have worn these quite a lot and also went to the cobbler with them already. I always use the cobbler. I would rather take care of my heels, my shoes, rather than throwing them away or ruining them. My second pair of flats that I use quite a lot. These are a EU 39. I could have used a EU 39 and a half, but these were the only ones left in approximately my size. And nowadays, I mostly go out from the measurement of the foot, like in Japan and in Seoul, in Korea. I just said Seoul because these made in Seoul, a Korean brand called the Open YY. But they said a 26 was a 39, and my foot is like 25 and a half to 26. And they do fit, however, they are, again, quite snug at the toe. So I would probably go up half a size, but they have gotten more comfortable since they are real leather and they have a rubber sole, so quite comfortable. However, again, it is a little snug here at the toe. But I wear these mostly at the airport or when I have to walk long. Then these are very interesting. I did not know what Peter Fox shoes were, but I saw these on the Rear Reel and I ordered them when my sister was living there. So when I visited her, I picked them up. These are beautiful. I love the Victorian 1800 inspired silhouette. They are a patent leather, so they are tearing up a bit. Like they have a few scratches, and therefore I am quite careful with them. But what I figured out, because I love Peter Fox, I love the silhouette, is that Peter Fox at the start of John Fluevog, they worked together. But Peter Fox wanted to do his own brand, so he did. But that kind of makes sense because they do have the same, with less of the whimsical feel to them, the style of a John Fluevog shoe. Again, very comfortable. I have worn them once, twice out. Again, I'm very careful with them because they are vintage. 9.5, and I was worried they would be too big on me, but they fit. So hallelujah for vintage sizes being smaller than the present sizes. What else do I have to show you? I can show you these. These are from the French brand Carrel. and these are very comfortable. They would be even more comfortable if I had chosen the ones in leather and not patent leather, but I wanted a shiny red Mary Jane shoe. When I was younger, I read this children's book about a girl and her patent leather Mary Jane shoes, and they were red as well. These are a burgundy. I'm not quite sure about the name because they are taller than the China design they have. They are 8 inches, 8 centimeters, and a square toe. I wear these a lot, and I got them in 2020, I think. So 6 years so far. And it's quite easy to clean patent leather. Right now they have the scratches, but I can just kind of like peel it off. These I have not gotten to the cobbler with yet, or am I lying? I don't think I have. The buckles I don't use really because my foot slips in and stays put. I do have to wear socks or tights with them or I will get blisters because they're not getting softer, though the inner sole is leather. But oh god, I'm stepping on my shoes. But yes, I ordered these from the website and I got a 40.5 because I was recommended sizing up half a size, so I did. Then I have these. I grew up with my mom having, I don't remember the name. They were platform heels, but she had like a pair of black leather, patent leather Louboutins. And I've always loved that brand. And it didn't help when I saw Addison Rae starting to wear these on stage, and I was like, I was inspired. I wanted to do the same. So I have worn these on stage before, but again, I should have gotten a pair, or might just get a third pair of Louboutins in leather, not patent leather, because they do scratch your heel so you get blisters. But these are a 40.5 and they fit perfectly. So I'm about half a size larger in Louboutins than in other shoes. They have the red sole. And I got these on Vestiaire for like 900 kroners with everything, I think. The second pair of Louboutins, the second pair of Christian Louboutins are these. These were my first ones. These are the daffodils, I think they're called. These I got on Vinted for 1,000 kroners. They do have a few dents, but since, I don't know, I don't think I really care about that because they would get like that anyways. And they're quite well preserved. I have used them a lot for styling. I'm not planning on wearing these on stage. I would break an ankle or two. These are a size 40. I should have gone 40.5, but they were a really good price and they actually become more comfortable as time goes. And they're just gorgeous. I love the beige. I feel like Gaga in these. These are real leather, not patent. So that might be why that is why they become more comfortable as time goes. Now let's do some of the shoes I have here. So these were also a gift from Jeffrey Campbell. These are, I have used them, but I apparently did not take off the sticker. But they are inspired by the Vivienne Westwood pirate boat. These I thought would be a little different in color. The photo online were more so like this. color, like the boot itself. But they're quite cool for the summer. They're not as structured as the pirate boots, which I wish they were, because they fall down here, almost slipping off your feet when you walk, which is not really my vibe. I really do want to wear shoes when I walk outside. I might just have to add even more holes for the buckles. But yes, I feel like Jeffrey Campbell, except those pantyhose heels, are true to size 9, but always go after your foot measurement if you want to be 100% sure. These, though, I have worn a lot and have gone to the cobbler with, which is a sign that I love to shoe and wear them. These are from a Danish brand called Memory. Not Memory, but Memory, because her name is Midde, so she did a smart thing. But these are the 1800s Victorian-esque inspired boots they have. They are not super on and off easy friendly use, because you have to lace them up and down to get them on and off, which after a long day is not fun. Not fun. You just want to throw them off. But that's the beauty of following the vintage trends sometimes. But they are gorgeous, very comfortable. Again, I worn them a ton. Real leather, and I'm not sure of the name, but these are true to size, EU40. I actually have a second pair because the eyelets came off like first time I laced them up. So they were so kind to send me a second pair, which I will be using when these years from now deteriorate on me or something like that. Now, these have been on my wish list for a very long time. I would prefer the heel not to the slipper that I have, but these were available and the only left in my size. I need to comb them. These are from Street Seas, an American brand. I don't live in the States, and they only ship to the States due to the customs and shipping fees. But my friend so kindly agreed to help me out, so I shipped them to her, and then she shipped them to me in Denmark. But they were quite pricey due to that fact. So I better be using these. I wore them for the first time out on holiday in Italy. They have gone a little dirty here at the heel, which is unavoidable. And these are size 9 US. I should probably have gone up half a size to a size. Quite tight, not real leather. So, I have these, but I will not be purchasing more if I get the opportunity, because, yeah, I even wanted the black ones, I think, or these in a high heel. So, I don't know. I think it was just like I had to cross it off my bucket list in a way. But I'm gonna find use out of these. I better, because I spend money on these. But when that is said, they are very cute, a perfect decor piece for your room. But they're just staring at me. Yes, I gotta find a way to use these more. Then I was gifted these from Lily Curia from England. These are made in Italy and did stock fabric sourced in Italy, which is really cool. Leather, and again, I love the Victorian-esque silhouette of the shoe and the buckles. These are called the Babette heels. I got them in a 39 because actually they sent me a 40, which is usually my size. But again, go with your foot measurements, not the sizes. Just like in clothes, you can never expect a medium to be a medium or small to be a small. You get it. But very comfortable, and I wore them in Italy as well for the first time out, and will probably wear them on stage as well. So that's a sign that they are a perfect height and very comfortable. No platform, but that doesn't matter when they are comfortable. I even love the details at the bottom. Beautiful, beautiful. What should I do now? I want to do a pair of boots. These are Cesar Pacciotti, I think they're called. I always forget the name. Yes, Cesar Pacciotti, an Italian brand. You might know the very famous, infamous, if you're like me, very jealous of the people owning the heel with the dagger at the back. Infamous because I want to steal them. These are from that brand from 2011. I got the receipt and she purchased them in 2011. These I have worn a lot. I wore them in Japan, but they're not shoes for walking over 10,000 steps a day. My back ended up hurting because they are quite rough on the back, hard, and not a walking shoe. But I love the details. We got a dagger here, and what I love about them is that at the front you can kind of bend down the panel and get a pirate-esque look. And real leather. I love that they're red inside. It's a really cool detail, almost like Louboutin. I think that's the reason why they stopped doing it, maybe. Because their newer pieces, they do not do that. Though the color does transfer color to whatever socks you're wearing, so RIP your white tights or socks. But yes, I love these. Very comfortable for day to day, not a week trip. Okay, I do have a few shoes left I want to show you. They're not all my shoes, but these are the ones that I find special and I want to share. So let's see. I do have my Demeulemeester. These are the Demeulemeester, maybe spring summer 2010 gladiator sandals. They are not from the runway, but I think they're from that season due to the strappy bondage edge silhouette. These are amazing, very comfortable. I have heard mixed opinions and feelings towards the quality. However, these are great. I went to the cobbler just to make sure, and the condition when I got these, I got them secondhand from Vestiaire for like 1,300, 1,300 kroners, which I think is a great deal. But they did have a few dents, which I fixed, and then I cleaned them myself and put leather cream on them, and they're just amazing. I feel so powerful in these, and I love the leather, the straps. These are an EU 40. They do lean to the larger size. I could go 39, 39 and a half, which just means more opportunities for me to get more Demeulemeester heels. I love these so much and wore them the most in Italy as well. I haven't worn them here in Denmark yet because I don't really leave my house unless it's a gig or like a casual thing. But I love these. More to come, hopefully. Now, I want to show you the ones I'm wearing. These are new. I got them a few weeks ago and haven't had the chance to wear them yet. These are John Galliano for Dior Spring Summer 2006 runway catwalk heels. I love these. I really want the mule version as well. But when I saw these in the beige ecru color, I had to. These exact ones or like this style was on the runway, they had just laced up this front panel thing, which you can, and they're beautiful, just beautiful. A 39.5. Apparently, Dior heels, well, at least the John Galliano shoes, lean to the larger size as well, which is quite good. Because the next pair I want to show you is a 39 and they fit. But these are gorgeous. I love the bone. I love the horn heel. I'm really eyeing out the Alexander McQueen horn heeled boots or heels, mules, whatever. But they are rare and expensive. But these were like 900 kroners from Vestiaire. I snatched them as soon as I saw them. And it's just beautiful. These are Fall Winter 2009 John Galliano for Dior. As I just said, am in love with the McQueen horn-heeled boots, and they are out of my reach at the moment. So one day I just fell over a pair of Dior Galliano boots. I didn't know it was Galliano at the time. On Vestiaire for like 5,000 kroners, which is a lot, but I was willing to maybe try and get the price reduced a bit and pay. But it's a lot of money. So I went on Vinted. And the photo, when I'm looking for things, I just press on all the listings, even if the pictures are bad quality, etc. And the photo with these were basically just a photo of this panel of lacy fabric. And I pressed immediately because I recognized them from the Vestiaire listing. And when I saw them, they were like priced at like 1,200. I bet 1,000 and I got them. 1,000 kroners. They are beautiful. So first off, we do have the pirate look. You can wear them thigh high, boots to the piss, or like a pirate, which is what I will probably do the most. Then the second thing is the horn heel, or is like an inward horn. And we got a metallic detail, embroidery in a way, and a little platform with the same lace detail. How have I never seen these before? Like, I purchased these like maybe a month ago. Haven't worn them out yet because they are my babies. And then I saw the beige ones from the 2006 collection. But like, they're perfect. These are size EU 39, and obviously I know my shoe size, and I didn't have the patience or dare to really wait for an answer if I asked for the insole measurements. So I took the leap and I purchased them and thought, you know what, I'm Celine Dion. My name is Selena, pretty close, and actually they fit. And I tried measuring the insole myself, and they're 26 centimeters, which prove my my theory of Dior boots being to the larger side. Excuse my throat. But they're cute, gorgeous, and I love them so much. Then before we go to the last pair I want to show you, I have these boots. Jeffrey Campbell gifted me these, and I have worn them a lot for shoots. I've worn them once for the stage, but they are quite tall. And nowadays, when I have to growl and sing, I don't think I have the stability yet, at least, to wear these as well. When I have to use my core to sing and stay stabilized, to also concentrate on stabilizing my feet. But These are comfortable for just an event. I wore them for Fashion Week 2 years ago. A vinyl patent leather fetish bondage boot. This year they came out with the Betty Page collaboration, and they made a similar style to this, but this is the original one. Beautiful. Size EU 40, US 9. Fit perfectly. Gorgeous. Look at the shine. Forever in my collection. Thank you, Jeffrey Campbell. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot. I have 2 more pairs to show you. My John Fluevogs. I got these in New York 2022, I think. I love these. These are probably my most worn shoes. I wear these to the city, on holiday, on stage, though probably not anymore because I'm rough on stage. And things, they don't hold up. I have gotten these resold, I think, maybe not, but a few stitches had come undone and they fixed it. Like here at the back, because I wear them a ton. Yes, I got them in the New York shop and I got a US 9, so EU 40. And I get so many compliments on these. I recently learned that these are called like a sword, shark, fin, or like nose. And it's just a beautiful gothic detail, and the gothic buckles, obviously in a gun metal. Very comfortable, and all the money is worth it. And every time you walk and use them, you earn back the money indirectly. Girl math. Yes, I love these so much. Yeah, I'm just looking around because, yes, the last pair of shoes, heels I want to show you is iconic. They are Agent Provocateur. Seduce me. Seduce me. I got these on Vinted for 500 kroners. I think that's 70 bucks. Maybe less. 35, I don't know. I do kroners. The box is here and heels. I do not dare to actually walk in these. I have worn them once for like an inside photo little shoot in this room. These are pristine condition in a way that you can still see the Seduce Me. This one is less visible. This one is perfect. Can you see Seduce Me? They are very comfortable. Size EU 40 fits perfectly. Look at this fetish heel. They are perfect. I don't know what the seller was thinking about, but they're thinking of selling them to me because I snagged them immediately. A lot of people ask me how I got them, where I got them, but the only advice I can truly give you is just be on the lookout. That's what collectors do. They spend their time online searching for their holy grails. And these were mine. I have seen them. I should have bought them in the boot shape, just like the Jeffrey Campbell boots I showed you. But I was like, I got the flats. I got the heels. I don't need the boots. Well, I regret it every day because that was a really good price as well. And who wouldn't want Agent Provocateur boots would Seduce Me on the sole? I don't know. Well, I keep them in here. And I did a shoe collection on Instagram, you know, the trend. And I forgot these because they're packed away in the box. My most iconic piece, I dare say. Though I do have a bunch of iconic shoes that I love. But I don't know. I could probably now, I'm redoing my wardrobe. I'm getting like a curtain to hang and to divide, the room. So I do have like a walk-in closet. I could put them up here or like on top over here because I'm removing the box and the scarf. And then I can put them up. But I do not want them to fade. Like the color, I don't want them to be less saturated, just like the box has become, because they are straight directly into the sun. But, oh well, my agent Provocateur. And this was the last pair I wanted to show you. I love all my shoes and I just wanted to share them with you. They're called the Katie Agent Provocateur heels in black. Thank you for watching, dolls, and let me know if there's anything else you want to see. I did a bag collection, but I have sold quite a few of them because my style is turning and bending new directions, and therefore I've also added 2 bags ever since, both from the Mombasa collection. Yes. Okay. When that is said, thank you. And I hope you enjoyed my little collection. I really want to know your dream shoe, or if you already own your dream shoe. Because I am a shoe gal. And the more shoes, the bigger collection, the bigger investment. Girl math. Bye, dolls.